Antelope Canyon. Antelope Gorge is a famous canyon located in Page, Coconino County, Arizona, United States. This canyon area is included in the Navajo Indian Reservation complex, the largest shelter area for the Diné Indians from North America, also called Navajo or Navajo. Antelope Canyon is a famous canyon located in Page, Coconino County, Arizona, southwestern United States. Antelope Canyon offers a view that is very different from the usual, unique, natural. A masterpiece of God that must be visited. Antelope Canyon is a very beautiful natural art gallery resulting from the erosion of the Navajo Sandstone, by wind and water over thousands of years, mainly due to flash floods and later also due to subaerial processes. Rainwater, particularly during the monsoon season, flows into the long basin above the gap section of the canyon, which accelerates and multiplies sand as it erodes into the narrow pass. The most recent flood occurred on October 30, 2006, which lasted 36 hours, and caused the Tribal Park Authority to close down Lower Antelope Gorge for several months. This canyon area is included in the Navajo Indian Reservation complex, the largest shelter area for the Diné Indians from North America, also called Navajo or Navajo. So far, the Navajo people have managed the place, which is surrounded by cliffs and slopes with fantastic shapes. The Navajo inhabitants share these fantastic cliffs and slopes under the names Upper Antelope Canyon, the Crack, and Lower Antelope Canyon, the Corkscrew. Each part of the area has a different style of rock carving and is sure to amaze anyone. Antelope Canyon ATAs has its own name for local residents, namely, say, Biganilini, which means, a place where water flows through the rocks. This section of the Antelope sits 4,000 feet above the river, with rock walls that rise to 120 feet. While the Lower Antelope Canyon is called Hasdistwazi, which means spiral rocks. Even though it is hot throughout the day, Antelope Canyon also often experiences storms or floods. Well, from natural events that have occurred repeatedly, the sand is carried away little by little to form a winding rock wall like it is today. Because of the sudden storms and floods, tourists are required to use the services of guides from Navajo residents to get around Antelope Canyon. Historically, Antelope Canyon is indeed a sacred place for the Navajo people. For them, entering Antelope Canyon was as sacred as entering a cathedral church. Before entering Antelope Canyon, there is a kind of tradition that requires every visitor to pause, clear his mind, and prepare for some protection and appreciation. Antelope Canyon is the perfect place for anyone who is thirsty to explore beautiful places in the world, as well as being a highly recommended place for anyone who loves photography or just washing their eyes. Beautiful lighting without the need to be made and phenomenal scenery settings make this place a tourist destination that is never empty of tourists from all over the world. Nothing wrong with that. Antelope Canyon is called amazing natural sculpture.